Oh, hello there, everybody. Welcome on back to Dicey Dungeons. I say back because we did a long-running series on this game several months ago. This is a roguelite that is a very big strategy game that involves rolling dice and then using your dice to do whatever fits you best in the game. There's a bunch of different characters. The game has officially released on Steam as of today. And I'm going to be honest with you, I wasn't actually going to make a new series on the game. And then I saw everything that changed since the last time that I played, and I was like, yeah, I miss my Dicey. This is a game by Terry Cavanaugh, who you might know from Super Hexagon and VVVVVVVVV. But it's very good, and I have many episodes of it already, and I'm looking to put many more out there. So I already kind of did the tutorial, so we're in kind of the character select phase. I did one run already and won it. We are still going to play as the warrior today. We'll kind of go through each character, and then there's different episodes for each character that we will unlock as we go. So we'll kind of be doing those, cycling through the characters and figuring out stuff. There's apparently even more content after that. So they really put a significant amount of stuff into this game from the last time that I played, which was obviously in its early alpha stages. So the warrior, I'm here to have fun and fight monsters. Back home, I love working out, long walks on the beach, and working out. He does enjoy doing the whole working out thing. So we're gonna play as the warrior. There's new art, there's new graphics, there's all kinds of stuff. So welcome back to Dicey Dungeons, where you risk it all to win your heart's desire. And let's do this thing. So, beautiful background now. You'll notice that some things have changed from before. You haven't really seen any of it yet, but you will see that some stuff has changed. Let's fight the magician. We're going for the chest. The basic gameplay loop is we're basically going along this path, and then we're using our dice to do things in here. Now, each character has their own special ability. So the warrior's special ability is the combat roll, which allows you to re-roll a die. So obviously we want to get 6s, so we can do 6 damage. That is a 4, believe it or not. That is a 6. Good stuff. Now this is all we can do, so we will end our turn. And this guy is going to do 5 damage to me. Very rude, but that's okay because it's filling up our fury bar. And our fury bar, also known as the limit break, basically means that every time we take 8 damage, we're going to get this, and it becomes ready, which we can then use. And each character has its own kind of ability that they can do. The warrior's is it doubles the next action, so we will be able to do double an attack, basically. So we win, we get a little bit of money, a little bit of experience. As you get experience, you're going to level up and you're going to become a little bit stronger. You're going to get more dice. And now we found a hammer that we can put into our equipment. And it kind of just slots itself right in here. So this allows us, now that we have more dice, we can use those dice to do more damage. So this guy on a 6 inflicts shock. And this is where I started to be like, holy crap, the game has really changed, because kind of the animations that are done now for shock and things like that, they look so good. Now, you're not going to see those here. We're going to do 7 damage because we did not roll a 6, but that's okay. I am not concerned. Our fury is now ready, but I'm not going to use it because I don't really see a need to. We're going to kill him here anyway. So we'll do that. He got shocked, but it is what it is. He's dead anyway. So now we've leveled up. We are now level 2. Our maximum health is increased by 4. We're also going to get an extra die, and we're going to sometimes get something a little bit bonus as well. It also regens all of your HP, and we're going to head on down. So that was floor 1. Pretty easy, and this is where you start to get into having to make decisions. So we want to hit the shop over here. So let's go fight Marshmallow, and no, I'm not talking about the EDM guy, although it would be interesting. Speaking of EDM, pretty much the most lit music ever out of anything in any game ever. Absolutely fantastic. So I'm gonna activate Fury, and we're going to do a double shock, and you'll see he gets a little bit of a shock thing on him, and now he's shocked. It just looks so good, man. I mean, it's those kinds of little quality of life changes that make the game just look and feel better. The soundtrack is, as I said, completely banging. I mean, it's just a really good game, and I enjoy it a lot. And I know you guys do too. Otherwise, you wouldn't tell me to play it 24/7. I'm looking for... I'm a freaking idiot, dude. Genuinely thought I was re-rolling the die, and I put it into the stupid Stupid thing again. We're back to Tyler makes bad decisions in Dicey Dungeons. Everybody that was here for the past, they know all about the absolute boneheaded plays that I will make in this game. It does start to get way more strategic. It is a little bit lighter of a strategy roguelite. You know, this isn't a Slay the Spire that's going to just break your freaking brain over and over. But, like, the shop now has a nice little menu. There's new music for it. There's, you know, kind of shopkeeper sitting there. It just looks really good. So, I think I'm going to buy the broadsword, to be honest with you. Because I think that it actually fits pretty well into our deck here. It's just going to do more damage, which is fine. And then we also have a bump, which allows us to get hammer more active. I think it's a pretty good setup. You know, you'll kind of find that there are certain builds that just work as you play. So, like, right here, I can do one thing that is a little bit funky. So we can bump up a 6, actually, and it will give us a 6 and then a 1. And then that 1 we can use elsewhere. But I'm going to kind of chill on that. I'm going to inflict the shock because he only has 1 dice. So we hard counter him with the shock, which is good to know. Why in the hell would you bump that? It's a good thing that the game felt sorry for me. But you're going to see here, so he's shocked, which means that... Well, I suppose it's not the end of the world for him. I got poisoned for 4. You don't love that here at all. I am going to use my Fury, and I'm going to kill him because we're going to be able to do this, followed by this. Was there a route that we could have taken to kill him on that turn anyway? I don't think so. So I'm fine using the Fury there. Now, what do we want here? Look, I'm a big fan of Boomerang. It's dangerous, but I'm a big fan of it. Being able to pump out 12 damage at him. Taking 6 yourself, but pumping out 12 damage at him is okay, but I would like healing with that. Spike Shield's fine, though. It's just it takes up a full slot, not just a small slot. It's honestly a very tough decision, and this being a max of 5 also kind of blows. Makes 6s just not as valuable. Getting 5 shield, though, very strong. I'm going to take the Spike Shield against my own will, because I'm not positive that was actually the right decision to make. Because now we're in a situation where I can't actually put that in. I'm going to do it like this, and we're going to take Bump Out for now, but I'm going to look to maybe upgrade those and get them a little bit smaller. Because I believe that they're upgrades, which we can upgrade our kind of cards, so to speak. We can make that work and do some good stuff for us. So I will take the 5 shield. I think that's kind of where we want to go with that most of the time. Not a great turn for us, though. So he will be... He's a poison boy, but he also restores HP. It's rude, to be honest. I'm not a big fan of any enemies that restore HP. I'm going to continue to crank the shield up. I think that that's going to do real good things for us. Give me that little shock action. I'm actually just going to take the 7. I don't need to re-roll that for the extra 1 hit. Seems a bit excessive. Okay, so... Only taking 1 on these, although the poison's going to start to chonk us a little bit. We need to kill him on this turn, basically, which we will easily be able to do. Good stuff. Not too bad. He only took 6 damage, I think, in that entire fight, which is perfectly fine. We'll restore a little bit with the apple and head on down. Floor numero 3. A little bit of a snowy floor, dude. This looks so good. Okay. So here's an equipment upgrade. We're going to look to upgrade... one of our things to be a smaller one so we can get bump back in there. So he's weak to shock. That's a good thing because I have shock. Not sure if you've heard of the concept of it being a good thing when you have something that a person hurts by having. But it'll work out just fine. We do have to actually, you know, shock him. Yo, he's in a tough spot. When he rolls high, he's in bad shape. So there's the shock, and he literally got destroyed by it, dude. That did, like... double the damage. You got any cassettes with you from literally any year after 1986? I do not, my friend. I'm quite sorry. So we're leveling up. You may wonder, you know, what's the point in fighting this guy over here, the Haunted Jar? Because can't you just go straight down? Well, you can, but you're going to not level up to your max potential, which could end up really screwing you on the final fight. So that's where you want to be a little bit cautious. So Crystal Sword, I'm a big fan of this one too, but it does take up a full slot right now, which, I mean, we're struggling at the current moment. And it's just using it only once per battle. It can be a little bit dangerous. Now, with the doubled action, we can do up to 30 damage to someone if we, you know, roll a 5 on it and double it. Pretty strong. I mean, it would make this guy die immediately. essentially. But I'm gonna chill for now on it. We very well may use it. That's a bad roll right there. We very well may use it, but I want to get to this upgrade slot first. Okay, so you're ones, and it freezes all of my dice. It's honestly not very kind. So freezing dice makes it where you, your highest dice value, your highest die pip turns into a 1. Now, we're kind of going to outman this guy. Hamilton reference, anybody? I've got 10 shield, dude. I mean, like, we're never going to take enough damage on this fight for it to really matter in the end, I feel. But I suppose I will wait. So I'm going to take the max shield again. He's just never going to hit me. It's a waiting game, primarily. And he's going to freeze all my dice. Oh, friggin' whoop, dude. It just don't matter, he said, because it's all the same. He said, can I take you home where we can be alone? Look, I should not do... Is that Joan Jett? Is that... Look, if you think I'm remembering my my old-timey rock and roll songs, you are absolutely right. I am remembering my old-timey rock and roll songs. You're dead, dude. That's a really good fight by us. Just absolutely using our shield to our potential, and that's the beauty of that item, I suppose. So let's take a peep at the shop. So Taser, intriguing. I do love Claw, but I don't think this is a good deck for poison on this one. So this is a guaranteed shock, although it is only a max of 3. But it would allow us to get out. I'm going to buy that, in all honesty. It would allow us to get Hammer out of here, which would allow us to bring back Bump, which I like. We are limiting our damage a little bit, but the thing is, we might be able to make something work here. So this becomes a +3. That's pretty strong. This removes the max of 5, so we can do 6s in there. Bump gets extra uses. It used to be 3. Now it's 2. So they kind of nerfed that a little bit. Bump used to be very, very strong. And then Taser becomes a max of 5, man. I kind of really like that. Because it actually ends up not really affecting us a whole lot to have done this. But let's just real quick, let's take a look. So Crystal Sword becomes tiny, dude. It becomes tiny. So does Hammer, man. Aw, damn. Boy, I really like Crystal Sword. I'm telling you. We're gonna do this, and I'm gonna regret it. But we're gonna do it. We're going full offense. Hit you with your best shot, fire away. What is with me in female singers in the rock and roll genre today? Okay, so there's so much we can do now, but by the way, 6s are actually terrible for us now, which is a weird spot for us to be in. But I will hit you for 15. I'll put up some shield. I'll tase you. So he's shocked. It only shocks one of his things, but honestly, totally fine by me because he ain't doing crap, really. Well, he's putting 3 poison on me, which, I mean, allows our Fury to get ready. I'm not using it, though. I think I'd be stupid to. So 2 damage, he gets shocked, and this will kill him. Okay. Yeah, I mean, pretty strong. Keep in mind that we are playing as the easiest character, also on the easiest episode of said character. So don't get too comfortable with the fact that we're like kind of killing it. New enemy, Rhino Beetle. I have not fought this guy. There's apparently like dozens of new enemies in the game, which is very exciting for me. This is where we want to get a 5. Like very, very stupidly bad. Please, a 5. These are all 6s, man. See, this is what I was a little bit worried about, but it's okay. I'm gonna shock you, I think, and I'm gonna save my Fury. I mean, really, we should have used it on that turn, but is he just gonna lock my dice? Nah, he's gonna do 6 damage to me. Yeah, you know what, dude? That's fine. This is where you're just gonna like die though, because you're gonna do 15 to you twice, and you're dead. That's why you put in that freaking Crystal Sword, man. It becomes such a strong thing, and when it only takes up 1 slot, it's kind of whatever. So Toxic Ooze is fine. I mean, it makes me wish that I would have taken Claw, because we could have actually got significantly more value out of Toxic Ooze. But I don't think this is a poison deck. I really don't. I think that we can chill with it being what it is here. So this is actually a very, very good round here. We're looking for a 5. Yo. I love when the game gives me exactly the die pip that I want. It's a beautiful life. He is going to smack me around a little bit. But actually, that did a lot of damage to me. Now we got some burned dice, so it's going to cost us 2 hearts to use those dice. Luckily, we don't really have an issue here, because I can do something like this, followed by that, and we're dead, and we don't got to use them anyway. But just so you know, there are several kind of effects that can happen on your dice that you got to pay attention to. And we are going to full clear the floor. I mean, I'm not going to be pedantic about that. It's intelligent to full clear every floor here. 5, yeah, that's a good one. Give me lower. Yeah, you know what? That works out fine. Do I want to hit you for 15? Or do I want to try to get the Fury? He's likely going to hit me. I mean, he gets 5 dice, and only one of these is going to be shocked, so he should do some damage to me. Curses me? Dude, I hate being cursed. Curse is one of the worst friggin' things in the game. It's blinded twice. Yo, this dude blows. I'm going to be honest. So blinded means we can't see what the dice values are, and curse means that all equipment has a 50% chance to fail. So we could end up in a really tough spot. So I think I want to do this. That did not activate. I want to do that. It did not activate. Okay. Give me... Nice. That's what we wanted, because now I'm going to hit you for 15. And then we'll just kill you on the next turn. He's going to smack me around a little bit, though. Because that's going to... He did some bad stuff to us, but we're going to be fine here. Just do damage to him. Stupid. Good stuff. You sick son of a gun. You know what? And I should have expected it. I think that's the worst part of that entire charade is I should have expected it. We're going to end up taking way more damage on this fight than we necessarily should have. Although I'm going to be honest, we actually rolled very well here. Because we got put in a situation where we did not take that much damage. And now we have a limit break ready for our next fight. We're going to level up, which means that we get full HP anyway. Give me the equipment upgrade. I think that Taser being upgraded is like vital. Although Spike Shield being upgraded is actually also very good because 6s can now go in it. It's just Taser's like really good. I'm going to upgrade Taser. And it might not be the right play. I'm going to be honest with you. So Claw Plus, look, it's a very, very good trade here. However, dude, I'm going to tell you what, it might be good enough because we could turn this into we could turn it into a poison deck. I'm not going to, just because I don't care for poison decks as the warrior, but it was close with Toxic Ooze in our inventory. It's a very, very close call for us, I think. So a 5 would be insane here, and in fact it is. Have fun with getting smacked. Loud Bird is one of my least favorite enemies in the entire friggin' game. This guy blows. And I'm actually going to do something like this, just to get a little bit of shield, limit the amount of damage we're taking. He rolled real well here. So 3 damage and weaken. We don't take anything yet. He dodges the next attack. But that's not going to be an issue because you're dead and you're basic and you're out of here. Okay, Loud Bird, not an issue. That's why we kept our Crystal Sword. It's just too strong, man. Oh, you yippee-ki-yay on that dude, man. Haven't seen him before. Excited to yippee-ki-yay on him. Okay. We're looking for 5s. That's a 5. Give me the shield, I think. Oh, baby. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good turn. I'm not going to sit here and say a word or complain a tiny little bit. A freeze does not bother me. The cold never bothered me anyway. But let's do this. Let's do it. Yeah, fair enough, man. Fair enough. You're a rude dude, Banshee. You're a very rude dude, and you just rolled insanely well. 2 6s. You hate to see it. We're taking some hits around here today. So I do think that we are in a case where we would like to use Fury. Now, how would I like to use Fury? I'd like to use it Nick Fury style. Do a little bit of this action. Then do a little bit of this action, followed by a little bit of this action. Good roll, honestly. I'm not going to complain. 5 XP. We're moving on up in life. We moving on up in life. Give me a little bit of pea shooter. Not a fan, dude. For those that don't know, pea shooter is reusable. You put in 5s, but it pumps out 2 damage, but you can use it multiple times on 1 turn. Just not what I'm looking for. There's better stuff in the sea, I think, for us to be concerned with. So the apple, you're the apple to my eye, but it's not the apple that I want. Dude, this guy is something else, let me tell you. So pump in the 6. Sadly, 6s just don't do much for us. And that's the funny thing about Dicey, man. You run into these scenarios where the run... On one run, you may literally want, like, all 6s. Like this guy. He definitely wants 6s, man. And he's going to ruin my life with this 6. Because he can do it twice for 12 damage. It's, like, terrible. But, you know, I'm sitting here, and on this run, I don't need 6s at all. In fact, I don't want any 6s. You know, I maybe want 1 for that right there. But for the most part, like, completely useless. Get out of here. Here. Take my 6, you stupid. So, I mean, I think you should do Crystal Sword here so that you're only 6 away. That's just, I mean, we're going to take more hits here, and it's going to suck, like, a lot. It's another 12 damage away from me. I'm sitting at 14 HP. Now, luckily, you know, we're in a good spot where we can do this and kill him. We have some heals outside of this room, and we're 1 enemy away from leveling up. And it's Old Wicker Man, who is, he's... Fire is his thing. I'm going to buy an equipment upgrade. I think it's almost always valuable to do this. And Spike Shield, we were on the fence about it. Let's just get that show on the road. We got another equipment upgrade at the end of this. So I am not at all concerned. We're also going to be able to dump. Yo, we actually might just straight up kill him here. Is this a first turn death? We have to... Yeah. Okay, I mean, that was rude, is all I'm going to say. I felt filthy just doing that to this poor guy. So we're max level, which is great. We get an extra die, which is great. We get an extra upgrade, which is great. Broadsword gets upgraded, and we are maxed out, dude. Heading down to the boss, which is Madison. She's the Girl Scout. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. And we will get this show on the road. We're looking for a nice, easy win today. I feel like this run went very well. I'm 12 years old and I'm here to make you lose. It's a little bit rude, I'm not gonna lie, but Madison, you do you. Babe, you do you. Okay, boom. Give me a little reroll on this 1. Give me a reroll on the 2. Give me a reroll on the 2. Fair enough, you wanted me to have it 2? I'm not gonna complain. Give me the shock. Give me the shield, I think. I would rather use a shield. Crystal Sword, there's no way in hell I'm using it with it 2. So what does she got? Even numbers to burn dice. And she adds damage each time. I hate that. And, I mean, this smacks, dude. My lord, it smacks. Also, this has been buffed for against me. Because it now requires more... I don't know what they did with that, to be honest with you. I think I understand, but I'm not gonna say it. So the more times you use it, maybe the more it hurts you. Like, it takes longer the more you use it to level it up. All I know is this is going to hurt. Although max of 3, we're actually in pretty good shape here because she's not going to be able to use that a ton. Repeats the next attack. I mean, that sucks. I'm gonna say that as it is. That sucks. But we are going to literally just straight up kill her now. So it doesn't really matter. It was a pretty easy run, dude. Pretty easy run. So hello, Jester. This has been fun, but I know what you're really here for. That amazing prize that you're surely going to win this time. Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. It's the wheel of friggin' Isaac, dude. I got $20. It lands on the skull. Look at that. It has every time I've played the game. Bad luck, friend, but don't give up. I believe in you. And we're back here again. So next episode, we're going to hop in as the Thief and do the first run as the Thief. The Thief is a completely different character than the Warrior. You'll see if you haven't seen the game. But go check out Dicey Dungeons. Link is in the description down below. It's a very, very fun, simple strategy roguelite that gets way more complex later. The other characters are like significantly harder than this one. But we're going to do a lot of Dicey this week. So come back almost every day, I'm betting, for some more Dicey content. I'll see you guys later. You have a good one. Goodbye.